Hey there, young man.
What's happening?
How you doing?
Great.
I'm on your same time zone today. I'm in Iowa.
Oh.
Yeah,
Always in different places.
I'm out here with JD. I'm out here with JD and at Dunk Park.
At least you with some good people.
I know that's right. So first thing I wanted to do was tell you thank you for taking time out of your schedule to talk to us and sit down and answer the fans' questions. I almost started to reschedule because I've been doing, I'm doing a garage sale today, but I said I can't be one of those people that let one thing suffer because of the other. You know what I mean? If you got a lot of things.
What garage sale you have?
So I started this thing called Garage Sale Saturdays. Well, today we can't do it on Saturday this time because Dunk Parks has a show this weekend. But I'll just get the stuff sold that these guys just having they shops that they ain't really doing nothing with and stuff like that. So this is like I think my 4th or 5th shop I've been to. Dunk Parks is more of a seller, more so than a lot of the other shops. But most of the guys who have shops are hoarders. And they just got stuff in there that could be sold.
No hoarder in here. I can't stand junk.
So I'll start off with one of my questions, and then I'll get right into the fans' questions, okay?
Okay.
All right, so tell us how you got started being into cars and racing.
Starting cars. You know I'm old. So.
What you mean old?
I'm old. I'm of age.
Okay.
57.
Okay.
So I started in cars probably when I was about 13, 14 years old.
Mm-hmm.
I was playing golf with my father.
Mm-hmm.
I hated golf. At the time, nobody played golf. Nobody black played golf.
Right.
And I was around the block. I mean, the golf course wasn't far from Tulsa Raceway Park, and you could hear the Spring Nationals going on.
Mm-hmm.
So I heard cars, and the next day, my grandmother took me to the races.
Mm-hmm. And so ever since then, you've been hooked.
Hell yeah. I like speed.
All right. So
speed, controversy, and drama.
Oh, goodness. So we'll go ahead and get right into the fans' questions. First question is, what advice would you give anyone looking to build a G-Body?
G-Body is a very cheap car to build. If you're trying to build it for show, it's a lot of creative people right now doing G-Bodies. Mm-hmm. I try to keep mine more natural than anything. Mm-hmm. But G-Body don't cost as much as a Donk, some of those 6.6 Impalas, any of those cars like that. So mm-hmm. it's real basically. It's something I like. I love G-Bodies, but it's more better for a startup person where it won't cost them so much money. Mm-hmm. Like a SS Monte Carlo or something. Basically, everything's there.
Okay. So what would be your advice for them?
My best advice? Mm-hmm. On building a car? Mm-hmm. Have some money. Game is tough now.
I know, right? Somebody asked, when are you gonna start taking your pictures with the cars completely in the frame?
I get a lot of complaints about that. I'm gonna start doing better. Mm-hmm. I'm not a picture-taking person. I mean, I can't take pictures. S.S. Sean complain all the time, bro, you gotta do better on them pictures.
That's who question that was.
I should have known it. I've been messing with him for a long time.
Right.
He the one made me go LS.
Oh, yeah? Tell us that story. What happened?
I went to California to see him and Dunkmaster race. I flew into California, went straight to a shop. We was just talking the day before his race. And he said, man, once you go LS, you'll never go back conventional head motor. I was building a conventional. I still have my conventional head 421 motor that makes 800 horses for a race car, but he made me change to LS. But he was supposed, quote unquote, help me with my LS. So I ended up buying one.
Someone asked. Yeah, definitely. He definitely LS swap everything. So, somebody asked, are you afraid to race the Hot Wheel Malibu?
No. Whenever I get my car totally lined out, we're gonna race. I'm just going with I'm having a lot of problems, LS, tuners.
Right.
We don't have all these tuners. No tuners here in Oklahoma. Really can be the best tune to help you. Nobody really there to help me pull. The people I have helping me is Daddy Dave and Jason Wheeler, and they filming right now, so they can't help me.
Right.
So I'm stuck.
Wow.
I'm stuck for the next 2 weeks.
Right. So tell us what would be a fun fact that your fans and followers and supporters would be surprised to know about you.
Would be fun?
So something that if you didn't know well, we know that.
Messey Marv, I keep shit going. I keep animosity going. Keeping stuff going around Oklahoma because we're totally boring. We trying to. What's fun about me? I like having fun. I bring a lot of shit talking to the game.
So that's why they call you Messey Marv?
Yeah, I'm messy. I'll liable to say something about you tomorrow and you won't know. But it'll get to you.
Why?
Why not?
Oh my God.
That's the only way hey, look, if you really see the dumb game, I've been racing for a long time. And then when I started getting the big rim racing, I could go on Facebook Live and have probably 100 viewers. If I'm talking about my place Retro, the dispensary, or anything like that. But if I'm talking shit about racing and cussing and just talking shit to people, I get hundreds of viewers. I'll be like, damn, that's what they want to hear. They want to hear entertainment. I'm entertaining.
Well, controversy definitely sells.
Like a motherfucker.
But I don't know. I guess you got to sacrifice something to get something. For me, I don't really like it. I listen to the guys talk. And for me, as long as they talking about racing, I'm cool with that. But they get over the line and start talking about personal stuff. And that
It's a lot of that.
We see it every day.
It's a lot of that. A lot of people do get out of line talking crazy, talking about people, but it goes with the game. I tell anybody, and I've been telling my people around here, they don't like to be talked crazy. They don't like to be called names. They don't like to be called out. But if you're not used to being talked shit to, don't get in this game. Because if you go anywhere out of state, they're going to call you every bad name in the world. They're going to call you punk, broke, bitch, motherfucker.
Well, but what's the difference does that mean there is no difference between race talk and disrespect?
When it comes to race talk, there's no respect. You don't see people shaking hands. Hey, what's going on? You see a bunch of noise talking at the last of the night. It's always the last of the night.
Right.
An hour before the track is over. More shit talking than ever.
Right.
Wait an hour before the lights is off and then they'll race.
Right.
But nothing usually jumps off.
Well, so what I was told in the past was, as long as we're talking about the cars, I shouldn't have one word to say about your personal life. I shouldn't have one word to say about, you know, your kids, your wife, your this, your that. If I'm talking about the cars and us racing, then that's one thing. But if I'm assaulting you personally, then that's what I've been told is the difference between race talk and disrespect.
When I street raced, for years, I had the slower car than anybody.
Right.
Before we race, I talk a lot of noise. I talk about somebody real bad. 9 times out of 10, I'm going to beat them out the light.
Right.
I'm going to throw them off their game. Anything it can to throw you off your game. Boy, you shaking in your boots thinking about me. You ain't got nothing coming.
But that don't sound disrespectful to me.
But my mouth can get carried away. Po motherfucker, bitch ass niggas, stuff like that.
See, I was talking to Brown Hornet. You know Brown Hornet. And they from he from the Midwest. So he said they don't play using, you know, calling another grown man, you know, bitches and this, that, and the third, this, that, and the third. He said we could race talk all day. But
a lot of them don't. But you see a lot of that noise talking. Some people haven't know who not to talk crazy to.
Right. Now that's the difference. In Florida, certain things you might can say to somebody in Iowa or Oklahoma, they don't really play like that. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I don't know. Like I hear some stuff sometimes, and I just be like, oh my God, he disrespectful. You know what I mean?
It's one person I really love a lot, Muscle Car. You can get him out of all his character in the world, but when it comes to getting in that kind of race, he ready.
Right.
Nobody throw him off his game, but he will throw you off your game.
Right.
He will go over there and talk noise to you and his crew, get you upset. You probably get in the car nervous, thinking about don't red light, don't do this, and all this money on the line that all your partners put up. Muscle Car, he got his game and he good at it. So I like him a lot.
He said, same here up north, we don't play like that, but we know what to expect when we come south.
Yeah, you can see a lot of noise talking in Florida, and you be amazed how a lot of people get away with that. Ain't no guns pulled or nothing like that.
Right.
Or fights.
Right.
You see some people get out of line, calling people, looking on their back character, might call them a snitch or something like that. But you seen some ass whoopings too.
Tell us how the game has changed. So you say you've been in it really technically since you was a little boy. Tell us about how the game has changed for the better and how it's changed for the worst since you've been in it.
Okay, I've been going to a lot of races for a while. For the better, nothing has changed for the better. There's no organization. There's no organization. I've been to so many races, and you get 1 million cars for a car show, and people's trailers is parked anywhere. I'm trying to be organized for my show.
Right.
No trailers, no nothing. O'Reilly sponsored me, so they parking all the cars. They got to park in the same certain area. All my vendors, I had 23 vendors so far. All of them being vendors row. So I'm trying to be more organized. I'm having like the little power wheel. That's at 3:00, no later than 3:30. Shootout start 7:30. I'm not fixing wait arounds. Hey man, I'm on my way. It's over with. It need more. The only thing about big wheel racing need more organization.
Right.
Need more shootouts. Cause all this, can I get 1,500 and 2,000 and all that? I raced small tire car for years. I went over Texas, Missouri, everywhere. I never got paid to go to no shootout. I either paid $2,500. It's up to you to get there to win the money. So all of this, everybody got to get paid on. In the next year or so, if everybody get paid, it's gonna be a bunch of shows that the fans don't have nobody to watch. Everybody got to get paid.
Right. So
you get to asking me for money, I'm a businessman. You ain't gonna like what I want to say. I gotta have 3 passes. You can make 2 shakedown passes. You can make this is what I said to people before. You can make 2 shakedown passes. You gotta race 2 people. And if you're selling T-shirts, I gotta get a percentage off of that. There's a whole bunch of stuff when it comes to me on getting paid.
Right.
Because I'm not gonna give you $2,000. You're gonna come make money selling T-shirts. So I'm not gonna sell T-shirts. And then you're gonna do some grudge racing and make a bunch of money. And I'm not getting a cut of it. I'm getting a cut. Right. It's business. I'm paying you to do something, so you work for me at the time.
Right.
If your car break down, I need some money back.
Right. That makes sense.
I wish all people do that. Just make more shootouts where people can see people, because it's too much team play now.
Right.
It ain't that many cars racing.
Right.
I look on internet, Instagram. You might see 4 races in a whole show. 4 races. 1 big race. 1 big $15,000 race, and it's over with.
I'm with you when you're right. I cannot tell a lie. I'm with you when you're right.
So I wish more of our promoters pay. I'm paying $3,000. I wish more promoters pay $5,000 out of state. $5,000, $8,000. I go to shows all over. I drive, I pull, I pay for my own gas, everything. Right. Why don't everybody else do it?
That's a great question.
I mean, pay the people. Pay them $5,000. Pay them $10,000. See how many people want to race for it. Or is it one thing? Do all the hard tire cars only can make 2 passes? I'm just saying. They make a shakedown, they make a grudge race. Won't they make 3 races? 3 passes, 4 passes. Race, cool off, race, cool off. Let's win that $10,000. Because next year, Smoking Old will be paying $10,000.
So talk to us a little bit about Smoking the Old. Tell us when it is. Tell us what to expect.
Smoking Old is next Saturday. Gates open at 11 o'clock. Thing about our Smoking Old, Tulsa Raceway Park is the first place in America started midnight races. So we race, after the show is over at 11 o'clock, we race until 5 a.m.
Oh,
so
wow.
It's grudge racing all night long. That's why they like my show so much, because we bring more to the midnight races.
Okay.
We race at 5 a.m. And I'm sponsoring some races that night. Big tire, small tire, hard tire. So I'm paying for that also. So we go out and race. I leave the club and go to the midnights every Saturday night. 2 o'clock you can go and go to the races and hang out till 5 a.m.
What you doing in the club?
I own the club, Retro Grill and Bar.
I was about to say, what you doing in the club?
I own a grill and bar. Restaurant.
She said she'd love to come there. She gonna have to come. That's Coco. You know, Coco fix on cars. She's pretty dope.
Well, tell her, come on, I got a shop. It's on cars.
Oh, Coco?
Yeah, come on, Coco. Where you at, Coco?
She's in Columbus, Georgia.
Yeah, Coco, come on. I see Big Sunny money on here.
So, if you have not already, somebody wants to know, do you race your Malibu?
I'm going to race my Malibu this week.
Okay.
And I'm trying to have this ready.
Oh boy. Yeah. So tell us, if you have not already, what is your dream car to build?
My dream car, I'm getting a 70 split off a Camaro. Outlaw 10.5. Yeah, I'm going back slick racing. Messey Marv, smoking a hole, retro grill and bar, horsepower, everything.
Were you born and raised in Oklahoma?
Tulsa, Oklahoma. I lived in California for about 7 years. But can't make it here. You can't make it nowhere.
Is it hard being a person of color and racing and stuff like that in Oklahoma?
Not really. Our racing people, they really support each other in Oklahoma. In Tulsa, I know. Oklahoma City is 2 hours away. But I racing, since I raced Outlaw, 10.5, Pro Mod and all that, they always had people stick together. Oklahoma has the fastest Pro Mods and Outlaw 10.5.
Wow.
You know, my track owner has the fastest, one of the fastest Pro Mods.
Wow.
Yeah, my track owner, and Mr. Mills is the fastest on Outlaw 10.5.
If you could change one other thing other than not being enough shootouts, what would you change in big rim racing?
What would I change in big rim racing? Big rim racing always brings show cars. It always starts out with a car show, right?
Right.
So, the car shows are all right. Car shows are great.
Right.
What would I change with the culture of big rim racing? Just need more organization. Right. There's a lot of people trying to be teams. Right. Well, you got all the people in Florida trying to be the team, and you got Florida, big rim racing, and Oklahoma. But all these teams we don't need because we all gonna race again.
Right.
So they got El Patron, Grand Nasty, Roscoe, Bruce Doctor, Turbo Joe, CEO Larry on one team. We all gonna race again. That's the majority of the G-bodies.
Right.
All y'all got is Hollywood. None of y'all can outrun him. And I got my money on that all day. Tell me what cash out that 5,000.
Do you prefer small tire radio or small tire slick?
Small tire radio, small tire slick. I ain't got time to mess with no radio. See, if it ain't hard tire, it's slick.
So I don't have any more questions, and I started a new segment on the show called Talk Your Shit. So at the end of the show, when I've asked all my questions, I give the guests the opportunity to talk their shit. So tell us what you got to say.
Okay, first, my good buddy SS Sean, are you ever going to race again? Are you ever going to race again? Are you just going to be the guy to do LS swaps and make all the money, giving LSX 454s away? Are you ever planning to race? Because if you do, I'm going to bust your ass. My friend, SS Sean. You got my number. You can call me. We text all the time. Muscle car, don't worry. I'm coming for you. Once I get my car lined out, I will be busting your ass. CEO Larry, keep on sending them videos. Because I'm going to start sending them videos of you in Hollywood back again. Because you would never outrun him. Roscoe, your El Camino is fast. El Patron, y'all keep doing what y'all doing, Big Rim Racing. We're coming to look at you into this year. Oklahoma racers, all I do is want y'all get in some numbers. I shouldn't be the fastest thing in Tulsa. Other than that, I wish my boy Larry was on here. But I quit it. He can go play with JJ the Boss. Yeah, he can go play with JJ the Boss. Go try to get on TV, make yourself popular a little more. His favorite word is, Marvin, I ain't trying to look pretty. My car don't have to look good. That's why the window's tinted. You trying to look pretty. But I am fast. Then here comes his boy, Hollywood. Yeah. What you gonna do, Larry? What you gonna do? Larry, you ain't got nothing for me. So let's make that happen.
Anything else you want to say?
I know how to make a person laugh, don't I?
Definitely.
Everybody, don't forget, Tulsa, Oklahoma, Tulsa Raceway Park. We have a big track. People been asking if we're closed. Track holds 30 to 40,000 people. We could be at half capacity. We're not going to pack out like that. It will be one organized. So all the promoters on here that's in here, one organized show up to my best ability. Next year, going to be way more better. I have some of the best sponsors. O'Reilly's. They give me whatever. 918 Buds. I got about 5 dispensaries love me, pay for everything. I have a lot of hometown people that's behind me. Mm-hmm. And my town is behind me. I already sold plenty of these.
Okay.
I pre-sale all my tickets at Retro Grill and Bar. Get them now. Shit, y'all know what time it is. I got t-shirts at Retro Grill and Bar. Everything. I'm on top of my game. Because without Retro, it wouldn't be no show.
Right.
Come get the best chicken in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Best chicken. Chicken.
I'm going to have to check it out when I come. I'm going to have to check it out when I come. Marv, it has been a pleasure.
Shit,
it has been a pleasure speaking with you. You definitely brightened up my day because I've been working really hard today and I was tired, but you made my cheeks are hurting laughing at you now.
If you don't work, you don't eat, baby.
You're absolutely right. I agree with that. And with that being said, I'm going back to work.
Your cheeks is hurting.
From laughing at you.
Oh, okay. I thought it was something else. You was thinking about it.
Oh, my God. Marv, it's been a pleasure speaking with you, as always.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much for sitting down with us today and answering the fans' questions. We really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Have a good one.
All right, then. Bye. Yeah.